Michael Steele, one of those bricks includes something I hadn't heard before. If I'd heard, I hadn't focused on it. It was Eric Swalwell pointing out that $50 million were spent around organizing and furthering the lie and the events of January 6th. That seems to, and again, we've talked for years now about the difficulty of understanding Donald Trump's state of mind and his intent, whether it was around the Mueller investigation or the hush money scheme or many of his other brushes with the law. But it seems that the willingness to spend political funds to make this happen erases any questions about whether Donald Trump wanted the results of January 6th to be what they ultimately were. In fact, I think he probably wanted them to succeed in stopping the counting.
Oh, absolutely, Nicole. Absolutely. And there is that aspect of this entire process that has not really been reported and dug into, and that is the follow the money trail. Let's see how the RNC paid for some of these supporters to get here who participated in the insurrection. How did the Trump campaign finance certain things? Where did all the money go? The money that was raised between the election and what we saw in January, some $250 million. That's just not sitting in a quiet little bank account somewhere. Those are dollars that were actively put to use at some point in this process. And the FEC, the IRS, and all those related agencies that look at money trails are probably going to look at that too. So it's not just what you see here, but then there's all the ancillary narratives that Chuck touched on that build out that tapestry that he referred to. The other thing that I find very interesting and was so devastating is how this has been framed today, Nicole. You start with Raskin giving that eyewitness testimony about WTF, is this America? And having an African-American Capitol Hill cop talk about the fact that he'd been called the N-word so many times that I'm sick of this, you know what, right? So that's real, that's raw. And then you have Neguse talking about Trump was no bystander here to these events. He watched it on TV as if it were just another TV episode. That is so consistent with how Trump has run and managed his administration. And then finally, there's this sweet irony that Katie Tur very subtly put out in front of us when she talked about the lawyers now for Trump supporters making the case that, oh, Donald Trump is to blame. The lawyers for these insurrectionists are blaming Trump when the very senators, some of whom were part of this insurrection by inciting the actions, the stop the steal, et cetera, won't blame the president. How ironic is that?
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.